The fall from heaven. Lucifer is God's most radiant archangel, unlike the other celestial beings who serve without question. His desire for worship and equality creates divine disappointment, and pride takes root. God offers a chance to humble himself, but Lucifer marshals his rebellion. In the heights of heaven, he leads 1/3 of angels in cosmic insurrection. Asked, "Why challenge the one who created you?" He declares, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High." Cast into darkness, he becomes Satan, God's adversary and humanity's accuser. The brightest light can cast the darkest shadow when twisted by ambition. The first murder. Cain is history's first farmer, unlike his shepherd brother Abel, who wins divine favor. His offering of crops versus Abel's perfect lamb creates divine rejection, and jealousy takes root. God warns him that sin crouches at his door, but Cain surrenders to his darker impulses. In the lonely fields of a new world, he spills the first human blood into unconsecrated soil. Asked, "Where is your brother Abel?" He responds with mankind's first lie. "Am I my brother's keeper?" Marked and exiled, he wanders east of Eden, building cities that can never shelter him from his guilt. When we refuse to master our jealousy, we murder more than our perceived rivals. We murder our own humanity. The Great Flood. Noah is the last righteous man of his age, unlike the corrupt multitudes surrounding him. His obedience to build an ark on dry land creates divine salvation, and faith takes root. God gives humanity 120 years to repent, but the world mocks and continues its wickedness. Under gathering clouds on an impossibly massive wooden vessel, he preserves creation while waters erase civilization. Asked, "How could a loving God destroy so much life?" Survivors whisper, "How much evil must God witness before justice demands action?" Waters recede, revealing a cleansed yet still fallen world, with God's rainbow promise never to flood the earth again. Sometimes creation requires destruction, and renewal demands the courage to begin again. The Tower of Babel. Nimrod is humanity's first empire builder, unlike previous generations content with simpler lives. His ambition to build a tower reaching heaven creates divine concern, and collective arrogance takes root. God observes their dangerous unity of purpose, but the builders press upward with brick and bitumen. On the plains of Shinar, they construct a monument to their own greatness rather than God's. Asked, "Why do you fear humans reaching heaven?" God demonstrates, nothing they propose will be impossible for them. Languages are confused, humanity scatters across the earth, and the unfinished tower stands as testament to overreaching ambition. Unity without humility becomes the foundation of human downfall. The betrayal of Joseph. Joseph's brothers are sons of the covenant, unlike their favored sibling with his coat of many colors and prophetic dreams. Their choice to sell him into slavery creates divine opportunity for redemption, and bitter resentment takes root. They see the caravan approaching and consider murder, but instead choose profit over fratricide. At the edge of a pit in Dothan, they trade their father's favorite son for 20 pieces of silver. Asked, "Where's your brother?" They present a blood-soaked coat and claim a wild animal has devoured him. Years later, they bow before him in Egypt, unaware the brother they sold now holds their lives in his hands. The very evil intended against us often becomes the instrument of our greatest triumph and others' salvation.